In today's video, I'll show you how to make an economic chicken fricassee for only £1.47 per portion. It's a very low value, especially in today's economy. But the drive to do this type of dishes came when I was younger and budgets were very tight. Bills to pay, water, electricity, food, so it can be done. The dish I'm cooking today is enough for 4 people. And before we jump in, let's see why we spend our hard-earned funds for this dish. Chicken thighs, £2.85. For some reason, thighs are always the cheaper part of the chicken. Haha, suckers! This is the most flavorful bit and a great value for money here. I'm gonna use 1 onion as well, 100 milliliters of white wine, 1 chicken stock and 1 vegetable stock, some parsley, 4 egg yolks, and canned potato. This is cheaper than a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Think about that for a second. Crazy! And obviously there's a slew of condiments I always have on my pantry for my cooking, and we're gonna use some of those today. Ready? Let's cook. To start, I'll season the meat with enough salt 30 minutes before cooking them. This is a straightforward dish, but packs a punch. While I wait, I'll do all my mise en place. Fancy word for a budget food today. I'll small dice the onion, I'll remove the leaves from the parsley, dicing them and reserving, and finally chop all the stalks. I need to get my money's worth in flavor. With your potatoes, do a brine for 30 to 45 minutes with a good 3 pinches of salt. These potatoes are super bland and this brings them to life, but they are cheap. When the meat is ready, in a hot pot, start by browning the chicken, starting with the skin to release some fat into the pot. When they have a nice color, on both sides I'll add the onion, a small pinch of salt, and let it cook for a couple of minutes on low heat. Let the onion release some of the water into the pan. Throw in a small splash of olive oil and add all the parsley stalks. This will add a fresh vibe to our final sauce. Garlic paste, garlic powder and onion powder go in. Fry them for a minute to maximize their flavor. And sugar goes in, and add the white wine to deglaze the pot, if you haven't already, with the onion liquid. Add the dark soy sauce. This will bring a sea of umami throughout our sauce when finished. Let everything cook for a minute on medium heat to evaporate the alcohol from the wine. Add the white pepper, ideally during coloring the chicken. I did not forget, I swear. It will be fine. When the alcohol is gone, and you can tell just by smelling it, smells wonderful by the way, I am adding our stocks and the water. Mix everything well and let it reduce for 1 hour or close to half. I very rarely have my own stocks at home. No time to do them really, but always build on the store-bought stocks. In this case, our chicken and seasonings will help balance and elevate the rough flavors they have. Most of the work is done here. While it reduces, let's prepare our slurry paste. Separate the yolks from the whites in a bowl, add a little bit of cornstarch, add some lemon juice and mix. Mix and keep adding the corn flour and lemon juice bit by bit until all is well integrated. This is the consistency I'm looking for. This dish is kind of the Portuguese version of the French chicken fricassee, adapted through the times and known as a fancy dish for a common folk. And to survive through many centuries to reach us, that tells us how good it is. With our sauce reduced, lower the heat as much as you can. And I add my paste in and start mixing. It's looking good, the magic is almost instantaneous. Let it cook for a minute and taste to adjust seasonings. Wow, perfect. Let's drain the potatoes and add them in. Mix gently, turning the heat off, and let it sit for 5 minutes to heat up the potatoes. To serve, just get a plate and I'll serve what 1 portion size is. More than enough for 1 person, smells amazing here, and the eggs give it a beautiful color. And now I can't wait to taste it. Let's taste. Wow, delicious, creamy, salty. The chicken is so juicy. Wow, and the soy sauce just elevates it to another level. It's hard to believe how much this dish costs. And I'll say it again, it's cheaper than a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Let's do a moment of silence for that realization. So next time you're thinking about ordering McDonald's for yourself or your family, do yourself a favor and do this dish instead. So easy to do, what's your excuse? And this meal is as cheap as they come. But here, I give you 3 quick meals that also use chicken and are also very cheap. Don't miss it. I'll see you there. Bye.